On the outside of row 2, from Oshweek the 00, Robbie General. Row number 3 on the inside from Caledonia, 119, Sean Quinn. On the outside from Oshweek the 38, Terry Martin. Row number 4 on the inside from Grimsby, the number 17, Rob Disher. On the outside from Brantford, the number 10, Jake Brown. 8 cars, 8 laps of distance. The top 5 will transfer from Aero Express Heat Race number 1.
Well, we'll bring Clinton Jeffrey in at this time as we get ready for our first qualifying heat of the night. Clinton, a little bit extra moisture in the track, but it should be super, super racy.
I was real concerned when I got to the surface from the back of the pits, but it's come in beautifully here. So we are set to go with an awesome night of racing. I love when we have double features. Kind of adds up the excitement a little bit more, and we'll bring around for the affordable towing and recovery. Qualifying race number 1. Right after this round of Thunderstock qualifying, the mini stock Rainout feature will be up next. The field is already set, and we'll bring them out for their feature event right after these 4 Thunderstock qualifying heat races. And here we go. Rodwell gets the early jump on Jacari into 1.
Yeah, Rodwell gets a nice advantage going out into corner number 1. It's 3 wide behind him. Some problems there. See a little bit of smoke coming out. I believe the Disher 17.
Yeah, Rob Disher with a bit of smoke out of the rocket ship there, the 17. Around turn 3 and 4 up front, it is Rodwell. Then Robbie General in the 38 and Terry Martin to the top 3. Big gap back to Jacari.
Right, Rodwell leading the way in the 77. 1 lap into the books. Robbie General, Terry Martin side by side for the 2nd spot. And here comes Quinn on the 119.
Quinn's got 4 spot. Disher trying to work the outside. Jake Brown and Jacari get that position away from Rob Disher. Now to put him back to 7th spot here, but he's still in this battle. Jake Brown trying to hold the 10 down. It slides up to Carey, will get around him.
Right now, Terry Martin, the man on the move. He's tracked down the leader right there, pulling up on the back bumper of the 77 of Rodwell. He'll look down to the inside. He'll go side by side, and Martin grabs the lead. A little contact there.
It buzzed the tower on the way by there. I was surprised Martin, who kind of set up for it and was not backing out, Greg, and just buzzed up the inside. Rodwell got loose. Martin didn't care, though. Whips up through. He'll be the new leader, pulling away on Brett Rodwell. General holds on to 3rd.
Cross flights at 4 in, 4 to go for Terry Martin. Brett Rodwell sits in 2nd, 3rd. Robbie General, 4th, Sean Quinn. And then is Jake Brown. He's come a long ways from the back, made up a lot of ground on the front of the field.
Rodwell will struggle with turn 2, and that brings General right on his rear bumper here as they come off of 4. Martin with a big lead over Rodwell. General. Graham's back there in 4th, and Jake Brown has 5th in the 10.
Here comes General and Quinn to the inside of the 77 of Brett Rodwell. They'll slip by the pole sitter and take 2nd and 3rd away. Rodwell back to 4th, Brown in 5th.
A very important position for Jake Brown. That's the final transfer position straight to the A feature tonight. He will be able to avoid the B main, which it looks like that's where Robbie Disher, Dale Jacari are headed. And they bring this one round 2 to go. It's Martin still up front.
The battle right now for the 3rd spot between Rodwell, Quinn, and Brown. Here comes Brown looking to the inside of the 119.
Quinn faster, round 3 for that one. White flag out from leader Terry Martin. Pope gets ice and water, 38 car. He'll bring it around 1 and 2. Long time veteran here. Going on probably close to 15 years for Terry Martin here in the 38 car.
So the first checkered flag of the evening will go to Terry Martin in the Cool Kids Ice and Water 38. Robbie General will grab 2nd. 3rd will go to Brett Rodwell. Then there's Sean Quinn in the 119. And Jake Brown rounding out the top 5. Rob Disher 6th. 7th, Dale Jacari. 8th will be Michelle Miller. 2nd qualifying heat for the affordable towing and recovery Thunderstocks heading out onto the speedway.
Starting on the front row from Victoria, on the pole in the 84 arcade, that's Ryan Beagle. On the outside of row number 1 from Brantford, the number 1, Chris Dickey. Row number 2 on the inside from Hagersville, the 31, Dave Bailey. On the outside from Caledonia, the 23, Trevor DeBoer. Row number 3 on the inside from Caledonia, the 55, Mike Thorne. And on the outside from Caledonia, the 44, Kevin Dawson. Row number 4 on the inside from Waterford, the number 12, Brad Heron. On the outside from Port Robinson, the 25, Billy Bleach Jr. 8 cars, 8 laps of distance. Again, the top 5 will transfer out of heat race number 2.
Should make mention the 50-50, well over $400 at this point, continues to grow. Flag down. The sellers in the bright pink t-shirts. Get yourself a 50-50 ticket. Green flag is out for the second qualifying heat for the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstocks.
So here we go. Chris Dickey's got a feature win this year in the number 1, and he's jumped out to the lead right now. DeBoer giving chase side by side for the 5th spot as Beagle has fallen back from the pole position all the way to 6 now.
You see Bailey way at the back. He's got Brad Heron in the rear with him too. Those guys both very quick on a weekly basis. You need to get up inside the top 5. You certainly don't want to start your night back in the B main with a long way to go and a full field of cars ahead of you. Dickey up front, pulling away just like Terry Martin did in the last one. DeBoer with a solid run in second.
Yeah, 31 Thunderstocks signed in tonight, so the B main's going to send 3 home for our 28-car starting field and the feature race. Right now, Dickey out front, definitely in a transfer spot right now. Behind them, Mike Thorne's got the final transfer spot in the 55.
Up near the top of the points, that's what you got to do. You got to make sure you get solidly into the feature. To get your handicapping positions back, you need to qualify. Don't want to be starting 21st to 28th if you can even get out of the B main for the qualifying position. Dickey with the lead. You see the GoPro camera up on the roof there, so the crew can ride along with him later on in the shop, analyze whatever they didn't like or dispute officials' calls later, which we've seen that used for a lot in recent years.
So Dickey's got the lead at the halfway signal. Right now the battle is for second. Here comes Kevin Dawson to the inside of Trevor DeBoer. Can't make that work right now. Behind them, Mike Thorne is all over the back end of the 25, Billy Bleach, but Dave Bailey is now right there as well, trying to get that transfer spot away from Thorne.
Bailey on the back door of Mike Thorne here as they get off of 4. Thorne is looking at the inside here of Bleach, trying to point it down low on the inside of the 25. Got close, not enough to follow it through. Bailey has to back up. Bailey trying to get 5th away from the 55 or 25. He don't care which one. Either one's the position he can use.
Bailey's got 2 laps left to go to try to get this done. Still behind the 55 of Thorne. The preferred groove right up on that cushion right now. Nobody is able to make up much ground if they dive it down to the inside right now. As I say that, here comes Thorne making a move to the inside of Bleach in turn 3.
Dickey around 1 and 2. Big lead out. White flag one last time down the back chute for Chris Dickey in the number 1 car. And he's got a big lead over DeBoer, but DeBoer will be happy to roll around in second time.
Yeah, Dickey's going to come around and get the heat race win. Second, looks like it's going to be Trevor DeBoer. We'll keep an eye on that transfer spot. DeBoer will get second. Third is Dawson. Then it's Bleach 4th, and Thorne in the 55 will get the final transfer. So a couple of good cars heading to the B main there. The 12 of Brad Heron, the 31 of Dave Bailey, along with the 84 RK of Ryan Beagle. Corey Turner on the outside from Brantford, the 911 Nick Liverance. For number 2 on the inside from Oshwegan, the 68 Aaron Turkey. On the outside from Oshwegan, the 777X Steve Hess. For number 3 on the inside from Pacer Center, the 28 Jim Lampman. On the outside from Cambridge, the 04 Wyatt Van Wert. For number 4 on the inside, the 33 from Waynefleet, that's Jack Myers. On the outside from Caledonia, the 48 Mike Graham. Again, 8 laps, 8 cars. And top 5 will transfer out of Rochester Nighthawks, heat race number 3. So here we go. Turner gets the early jump as Liverance doesn't get on the gas quite as quick. So Turner up front. Aaron Turkey tried to make a move in turn 1, but now drops back. And look at Wyatt Van Wert dive it down low and make it 3 wide down the backstretch.
Was a big move by Wyatt Van Wert. Tommy knew he needed to blast up into the top 5. Now Landman's got Turkey right up crossed up in front of him. Landman racing with a heavy heart tonight. Thinking about his mother who's not doing too well in the hospital today. Landman said he's going to give it all he's got. Came here to race. Got to make it worth the while. They bring it around again. Corey Turner with the lead here in the 19 after 2.
Well, Jim Landman is second at points, just 10 points behind leader Lee Winger. And he wants to stay up in a qualified spot. Wyatt Van Wert on the first lap went from the tail up to the 5th spot, so he's got the final transfer. But Steve Hess right up on the back end of the 04 now as Van Wert went up high in turn 3.
top 5 have really strung out, which makes it hard to gain positions. Unless you're right on the rear bumper. Hess trying to get 5th away from Van Ward as they get off the turn 2. But the 04 really quick there on the out of 2.
So Van Ward again up high in turn 3. Here comes Hess again. Slides up the track, and that doesn't work too well for the driver of the 777X. 4 laps in, 4 to go as Turner way out front of this one in the 19.
Wyatt Van Ward is sacrificing entrance into 3, but what a run. He gets down the straightaway and into 1 and 2. We'll see if he can try and pull it off again. Wyatt Van Ward looking to the inside here on the Myers 33.
Yeah, Van Wart trying to put Jack Myers on the bubble and get up into a more comfortable spot. Meanwhile, in front of them, Jim Lampman is trying everything he can to get around the 68 of Aaron Turkey. Hasn't been able to do much with him yet, but now he dives it down low in turn 3, and they will run side by side through corner 4.
Turkey back around the outside of Lampman as he is to back off, did not have the handling he needed to get onto the front straightaway. Lampman pulls out of that one. Down the backstretch goes the leader, Corey Turner in the 19. Almost the same as the previous 2 heats. Big lead for the leader here as he comes around to the white flag.
So Turner, white flag out, 1 lap to go for him to get this heat race win done. Behind him, Turkey has opened up a bit of a gap over Jim Lampman now. Lampman solidly in the top 5, as is Jack Myers and Wyatt Van Wart. Here comes Corey Turner. He's going to come around to get the win.
Turner will come across with the win. Turkey will be second, Lampman third. Fourth, Myers. Fifth, Van Wart with a transfer position. S. Graham and Limerence headed for the B-main.
Row number 1 on the outside from Dundas. He's your Rookie of the Year points leader right now. It's the 81 Carl Salt. Row number 2 on the inside, the points leader in this division from Caledonia, the number 2 Lee Winger. On the outside from Port Colborne, the 11R Bryce Richardson. Row number 3 on the inside from London, the number 9 Dave Silverthorne Jr. On the outside, making his return here to Oshwegan Speedway, the 37 from Stony Creek, that's Jeremy Bean. And row number 4 all by himself from Oshwegan, it's the 00X Derek Miller. So again, 8 laps, 7 cars in this one, and the top 5 will transfer.
4th and final qualifying heat for the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunder Stocks. Ryan Turner, Carl Salt, these 2 duked it out, as Tommy said last week, in the Brock Leonard Memorial. Here they go at it side by side into corner number 1.
Well, that's the way we run them. Handicapping is done by, we used to call fast car, slow car heats, but pretty much what it is your last 3 weeks average to where you are. And so these are the guys who've had the best runs in the past 3 weeks, all lumped here together. Salt, Turner, Richardson, Winger, Silverthorne, a lot of recent winners in this one, and Derek Miller and Jeremy Bean at the back, because they are newcomers or have not been in attendance for the past 3 weeks in Miller's case.
Here comes Ryan Turner taking a look to the outside of the 81, steps it out, draws it side by side. Good momentum power run by Ryan Turner to the outside of Carl Salt. That is no easy feat to get by the 81.
Bryce Richardson running well this year. He's in third right now behind Carl Salt and Ryan Turner. Point leader Lee Winger sits behind him. The battle for 5th is Silverthorne coming back here at the Beam 37. Silverthorne, recent feature winner here. He's way down the bottom into 1.
So Turner continuing to stretch his advantage over Carl Salt. Bryce Richardson sitting in third, the point leader. Lee Winger sits in 4th in car number 2. And Bean holding down the final transfer spot. Here comes Silverthorne again.
Miller is also fast in that 00X and trying to come back here at Silverthorne and Bean as they have problems. Don't count out Derek Miller. He has been quick here in that 00X.
So Turner coming down to complete lap number 5. 3 more trips around for the driver to Caister Center. Picking up the 50-lap feature win last week in fine fashion. And it's been a great season for the Turners here. But right now they're trying to gain points on that. Car number 2 sits in 4th. He's right behind the 11 of Bryce Richardson.
Solidly in a qualifying position with 2 to go is the number 2 of Lee Winger. Bean has that 5th spot that Silverthorne wants. 2 more laps to go here in the Thunderstock qualifying heat race number 4.
So this time by will be the white flag for Ryan Turner. The battle for 5th is on. Bean and Silverthorne. Silverthorne looking to the bottom side in corner number 3. The rear end kicks out a little bit, but he's got a good run coming off the 4th corner.
Bean gets a better drive into 1. Silverthorne quicker down the stretch. Here they go into 1. Silverthorne on the bottom trying to get underneath Bean. That is the battle to watch. They need 5th spot. Who will get it?
Ryan Turner will get the win. Carl Salt finishes 2nd. Bryce Richardson 3rd. 4th, Lee Winger. And coming down the line, Jeremy Bean's going to have the advantage on the outside. And he will grab the final transfer position. So that will send Dave Silverthorne and Derek Miller to the B main. Silverthorne, of course, a feature winner not too long ago, a couple of weeks back. So he'll find himself in the B main. Not a familiar place for him, but still plenty of racing left.
And this is our makeup feature from July 19th. This one brought to you by Evers Financial for the HRW Automotive Mini Stocks. And we'll tell you what the scheduled lineup is. There's a few cars that are scratched and not able to make the call tonight, but the lineup is scheduled to look like this. Starting in the pole from Hamilton, the 22, Brittany Myers. On the outside from Caledonia, the pinball machine, number 11, Mike Iverson. Or number 2 on the inside from Brentford, the number 1, Kathy Dickey. On the outside from Caledonia, the 66R, Cole Rodwell. Or number 3 on the inside from London, the 76, Jamie Huge. On the outside, the 16 from Hamilton, it's Jeremy May. Or number 4 on the inside from Hamilton, the 21, Jonathan Ayrton. On the outside from Woodstock, the 66 tonight, that's Brandon Janssens. Or number 5 on the inside from Brentford, the 05, Dave Goodacre. On the outside, scheduled to start 10th, the 38, John Cote. Cote not making the call tonight. On the inside of row number 6 from Paris, the 79, Steve Miller. Scheduled to be on his outside, the Woodstock driver, the 99, Robin Elliott. For number 7 on the inside, the 265, Mike Evers. Then it's the 7X of Chase Hess. The 7 of Jason Ligero, the 5 of Rick Robinson, the 81 of Alex Schutz. The number 4, Jason Katsu, the 29 of Lucas Lubin, the 18 extra point leader, Davey Boughton. The number 10, Laura Hughes, the 96T of Mike Taylor, the 69 of Rob Switchett, and the 84 of Jake Peltier. So we will go with slightly fewer than that for this race. 19 or 20 cars are going to start it, and here we go, 15 laps of distance for our first feature of the evening.
This one brought to you by Evers Financial. They were the sponsor back on July the 19th. Mike Evers and the folks sponsoring this feature event, and they rumble down into corner number 1, the pinball at the point.
3 and 4 wide, they make it around the back straightaway, and they get down here, pinball leading. Rodwell coming up on the inside with Myers down the bottom.
Rodwell, your new leader, off the 4th corner. He'll come down to complete the first lap. Mike Iverson sits in 2nd. And right behind him, Jonathan Ayrton in the 21.
Cole Rodwell, the leader, around turn 2. They'll take it. Heads down the back straightaway now. Rodwell with the advantage here.
So they head down off of corner number 4. Rodwell, your leader. Great run for Jonathan Ayrton. Now Kathy Dickey slips into the 3rd position. Put Giverson back to 4th. But look at Chase Hess. He'll split 2 down into corner 1.
Hess moving up into 4th position around May, and he'll hunt down the back door of the Dickey number 1. Hess on the move. Pinball sliding back into the pack.
So Rodwell commanding this one, but here comes Jonathan Ayrton in the 21. He takes a look down to the inside this time by. Meanwhile, mid-pack, all kinds of traffic. Jason Lungaro, Brittany Meyer. Here comes Mike Evers. He'll thread the needle.
Evers slipping up through the middle of those ones and keeps this one rolling. Down the back chute, still it's Rodwell as he works to lap number 4. Jonathan Ayrton holding on to 2nd, but the man on the move, Hess in the 7X.
Yeah, Chase Hess right there in the 3rd spot, sizing up the 21 of Jonathan Ayrton. That 7X has been so strong all season long, looking for his first feature win.
Rodwell down the back straightaway. Ayrton pulling up on him now, looking for a line. Just as he's thinking about what to do, Hess will jump to the bottom and make him think about how to defend instead.
Hess down to the inside of Ayrton. They go wheel to wheel down across the stripe, and they chase down the leader, Rodwell, who's been there since the first lap. 5 in, 10 to go, 2 wide for the 2nd position.
They're getting a bit snaky on the back straightaway. Rodwell there through the middle, but he's got Hess and Ayrton right with him. Kathy Dickey, she hasn't gone away anywhere either, Greg.
No, she's sticking right there in the top 5, sitting in 4th. Jeremy May, coming off his first top 3, sits there in 5th right now. Taking a look at the points leader, Davey Boughton right now working on the 66 of Jansen. If he gets by, and he does, that's 10th place for the point leader, Davey Boughton.
Boughton needs all the points he can get, and look at Schutz trying to hang with him. Schutz needs to make up as many points. He needs to basically beat Boughton every single week, and then some to keep this one going. Halfway point we get to here in this HRW Automotive Mini Stock feature.
And Chase Hess works his way around Rodwell into the lead aboard the 7X. So put Hess to the top of the leaderboard. This time by cross flags, 8 in, 7 to go. This HRW Automotive Mini Stock feature brought to you by Evers Financial.
Hess with control here. There is a couple of drops out there, but very intermittent. Nothing that these guys need to be concerned about yet. Track still in great shape for Chase Hess, leading Cole Rodwell and Jonathan Ayrton, Dickey and May. The future of the division at the front right now, Greg.
Yeah, that's for sure. The young drivers running all up in the top 5. Chase Hess has been so strong all year. Needs to hold on for 6 more laps aboard that 7X. That car's been to victory lane, but not with Chase Hess aboard it yet this season.
They'll bring it around 4-5 to go here as it starts to pick up a little bit here in the precipitation department. 5 to go for the leader, Chase Hess.
So lap traffic now will become a factor for the leader, Hess, as he works it down the backstretch. Jade Peltier is the first in line. Hess will look down to the inside and go to the inside of the 84 of Peltier, and now the 22 of Brittany Myers. Things looking a little bit slick out there maybe.
The rain's starting to fall heavier now as they work it around. Within 5 to go. Getting tight here. They're talking about what to do on the radio to try to finish this race.
The leader gets by Myers and Peltier in corner number 3 and continues to have that gap back to Cole Rodwell in the 66 as they come by. 3 laps left to go.
Hess around 1 and 2 with the middle groove right to his liking. And still the track is absorbing this moisture. Greg, don't see anybody having any type of handling problems just yet. It is getting slick out there. 2 to go for the leader, Chase Hess.
Yeah, 2 to go. We just saw the leader make a brave move at corner 3. The car's stuck. So it seems like the track's still maintaining some grip out there for the leader. He's got 3 cars in front of him.
Hess to the inside of a couple of lap cars. He comes around looking for the white flag, tiptoeing down here.
One more trip around for Chase Hess in the 7X.
He's got to make sure he keeps it on the straight and narrow. This one wheeling down the back chute for the final time. Hess with the advantage.
Oh, Kathy Dickey with a hit against the front stretch. Well, bad break for the driver of the 1 car who's having such a great run. Checker flags will come out, and Chase Hess is going to go to victory lane. Chase Hess will go down in the record books as the winner of the Evers Financial feature winner from July the 19th. So congratulations go out to Chase Hess. He is the winner of the HRW Automotive Mini Stock feature from July the 19th.